moving on to comfort and ergonomics. So one of the standout features I noticed about this Logitech GT03 is that it's very comfortable to use and just very, very smooth on the hands. And it's very nice to move it around like I'm doing right now. It's just really smooth to use. However, for people like big hands like me, it's a little bit awkward since sometimes it kind of feels like your hand is moving around. So it's for people who have big hands, like massive hands, like uh, Shaq, I would not recommend these. But if you have like normal sized hands like mine or a little bit big, these things will be very comfortable to use. So I would highly recommend it. Now we'll be talking about durability and its build quality. So the GT03 is built to withstand gamers' rage and anger issues and possibly even being thrown at the wall or at your own monitor. And it's quite a sturdy mouse if I do say so from my own personal experience. And it can pretty much withstand any sort of kicking and clicking and all these buttons and harsh clicking like this. So it's pretty compatible and can pretty much withstand any sort of force brought on by the player. Now, however, though, some users have noted problems with scrolling, and even I myself have had some problems with scrolling due to slow response. And with occasional squeaking or scrolling issues, however, this can be sorted out over time and it just might be a minor inconvenience for some users. Now we're moving on to its precision and its responsiveness. So one of the standout features of the Logitech GT03 gaming mouse that I noticed is its precision and its responsiveness. With its high quality sensors, the mouse offers accurate and smooth cursor movements, allowing the user to use precision targeting to hit what it's using in the game. However, it is also important to note that for some users, this may be a little bit too slow or too fast, so you can go to the DPI settings in Logitech and change the performance and modify it to meet your standards. Alright, now we'll move on to customization and its software. So you can pretty easily customize this Logitech GT03 mouse. There's two variants of it actually. We have a wired and non-wired. And if users who buy the wired one, you can actually customize the color settings. But the ones who buy a non-wired one for Bluetooth actually don't have any colors, and it's not really customizable. So if you're interested in customization and coloring, I would highly recommend getting the wired one. And you can go on G-Hub and go change the colors and set color patterns. And it's really nice how smoothly it's able to transition, as you can see here. Now, on the downside, however, there have been some software issues and some compatibility issues. So before you buy this mouse, I would highly recommend making sure that it's compatible with your device. So now we're moving on to for its value for money and if you should purchase it. So as I stated before, the one I have is the black wired one with coloring, and there's also a white one, which is slightly more expensive. When I bought this back in 2020 before inflation, this thing roughly cost $20, and the white one roughly cost $21, $23. It really varies now by inflation. But the Bluetooth one, if you purchase it, is actually much more expensive, and you don't have any of the customization. So if you don't really care about the customization and don't want any wired mouse, I would recommend buying the Bluetooth one, but it is quite expensive. I don't know why, and I don't understand why someone might give up the beautiful customization. And for this price of $20 you can purchase, this is quite one of the best mouses on the market right now. Even for 2023, it's one of the best mouses out there, and I don't see a reason why not to purchase. So if you're a first-time gamer or just getting into the PC gaming master race, I would highly recommend buying this mouse because it's just fantastic and it's really nice, as I stated before, with the hands. And it really provides such a solid gaming experience that you really can't find elsewhere. So I would highly recommend buying this mouse. So now I'll be giving you my final thoughts about this mouse and a rating. So the Logitech GT03 is quite a nice mouse, I have to say for myself. And for gamers like me who are dirt cheap and poor, this mouse is absolutely a fantastic offer. It has beautiful coloring, and it comes in white if you're interested for that color. And it's very nice and responsive. And it can pretty much be the best mouse for anyone who's looking for a cheap and affordable mouse. However, there are some drawbacks. As I noted before, there's many software glitches, some clicking issues, and some squeaking by the mouse. And on occasions, you might have some problems with the clickers. These two one of them might even pop out, as it has for mine. But over time, if this happens, it'll just be a minor inconvenience and it won't really bother you. But if it really does, I recommend going for maybe a higher quality mouse out there, built by Logitech or any other producers who create it. And as for my rating, I would rate this an 8 out of 10 because it has much more pros than cons. So it's a very solid rating. However, it does have those issues like software glitches and it might be small for some big hands. So if you have big hands like Shaq, I would not recommend buying this. But for the average user, and if you don't mind it, this is absolutely one of the best mouses you can buy out there. So this is a solid 8 out of 10 as I said before. So thank you everyone for watching, and this is my review of the Logitech GT03.